All right, so make sure you make your court dates. To your left, please. Heather Thornton Steinson. All right. Your name and date of birth, please.
Heather Thorstensen, April 23rd, 1986.
Looks like you have an open case in Phoenix, but there's no hold or warrant for you on that. Just it's ongoing. So make sure you make your court dates for that also. All right.
Okay.
You've got new charges: 2 Class 4 felonies, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of dangerous drugs, and a Class 6 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia. I appoint a lawyer for you. You'll be at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference on March 12th at 8:30 and a witness from the hearing on March 14th at 8:30. No drugs without a valid prescription. Likewise, you're getting a packet for pretrial services. You abide by their conditions. You have to contact them. You have to make sure you get your drug testing done, or else there'll be a warrant for you. So you'll be getting out within a few hours. Okay? Step to your left, please.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have only the house calls, and I have the bases for them.
I put on the wrong recorder.
What?
I put on the wrong recorder, so you'll need to say on the record, everybody, I have a list of who needs to be reread again, because I put on the wrong
Reread
recorder.
again, so they weren't posted, it's in the recorder.
Correct.
Okay.
We have the right recorder
What?
on now, so we can continue with the house calls, and then we'll redo
Okay.
the list. That
You'll give me a script.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
it's all right, that happens. I don't understand how you mean it's a false, the wrong recorder, but because it's not listed for this day or something?
It wasn't the ITR one. I saw another recorder, I don't know why.
Oh, so you put for some other court
Yeah.
recorder, okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So carry on.
Okay. Now, in terms of the house calls, first of all, we have number 1. Apparently, he's on NASW. That would be Maximus. I'll tell you what. Let me just go in the order we have here. Yeah, let's do Maximus Vitrino. Okay. He's got the charges of aggravated assault, impeding breathing, Class 4 felony, 2 counts of aggravated assault, Class 5 felony, and 1 count of assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Appointing a lawyer for him. He'll have his court dates will be at 175 West Madison Street at 8:30 for a status conference on March 3rd and a witness preliminary hearing on March 6th. Bond will be set in the amount of a security appearance bond of $1,000. But if you post a bond, he'll have to have an ankle bracelet, electronic monitoring with a curfew with hours to be determined by probation. Can't return to the scene of alleged crime. He can't initiate contact with the alleged victim or victims. Can't possess any weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. He's got to find an alternative residence. He can return one time to the scene of the alleged crimes with a police officer to pick up his personal effects. Okay. There's Martin Mudos. Apparently, he was disruptive behavior. Apparently, he was a danger to himself, is the information I have here. He's charged with criminal trespass in the first degree, Class 6 felony, assault a Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing a lawyer for him. His next court date will be March 12th at 8:30 and a witness preliminary hearing on March 14th at 8:30. The state was asking for a $1,000 bond, but instead I'm going to release him to pretrial services with an ankle monitor with a curfew. He can't return to the scene of the alleged crime, have any initiate contact with the alleged victims, and no weapons. Okay, then we have Mason Saunders. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, I know. Let's do Mason Saunders afterwards. We have Roosevelt Robinson. Apparently he was disruptive. He's got a bench warrant at Superior Court on, I got to double check this charge here. Hold on one second here. It's actually a probation matter, and he's on probation for facilitation of a narcotic drug transportation or sale, a Class 6 felony. Okay, alleged to violate terms 3, 5, and 15. That's right. He just have, I'm pointing it, I think I better just, I'm just going to appoint an attorney for him. It's probably, it looks like he already has one. Just to play it safe, I'm just going to appoint another one for him. Okay. He probably already has an attorney, but I'm appointing one for him.
Are we reprinting?
I'm reading. Yeah. That's just to play it safe. Okay.
For which number?
This is number 14.
Okay.
Is there anyone over there?
We're there. Where are you guys?
That means there's no one back there, right?
No.
Okay. That's why I did number 15 and 16. Apparently because of his previous employment. Apparently it's regarded that it'd be better he not be in the courtroom. I'm not going to say what the reason is, just in case it comes out. He's got a charge out of the Goodyear City Court for theft, Class 1 misdemeanor. A lawyer will be appointed for him at the next court date. It's a arraignment hearing. It'll be at the Goodyear City Court on March 5th at 8:30. Bond, I did reduce the bond for him from $2,500 to $100. Can't initiate contact with the alleged victim. And then he has a new case for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. Appoint a lawyer for him. Oh, by the way, on the other case, his court date is March 5th at 8:30 at Goodyear City Court. This one, in Superior Court, his court date will be March 3rd at 8:30 at 175 West Madison Street for a status conference and a witness preliminary hearing 3 days later on March 6th. I set a placeholder bond of $25, secured appearance bond for him, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Okay, we got you're going to be the one taking me back?
Yes,
we have to put something on the record, so it'll be a few minutes. Okay.
No worries, no worries.
Okay.
So everybody but number 11 in the house calls need to be recalled,
I mean, have we stayed the whole thing again?
essentially. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, you're forgiven. All right, apparently I've just been informed that the wrong recording was used, and so except for the house calls and number 11, I have to recall them all. We don't have, since they were present, I'm just going to repeat everything that was said for everyone else. Are they in order, though?
I'm sorry?
They're in order?
They're in order.
Oh, good. That'll help.
It's like the list on ICES, you can follow.
Okay, 1 second here. Okay. First one is, I'll try to pronounce his name. Harlow Watahamagi. He's got an out-of-county warrant, and his arraignment hearing is 2/28/8:30 at the Coconino County Superior Court. A lawyer will be appointed for him the next court date. Bond was set amount of $2,500. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. He has to contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. Then we have Troy Velasquez, a bench warrant in Superior Court, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6. Appoint a lawyer for him. His court dates will be 3/3 and 3/6 at 8:30 at 175 West Madison. No drugs without a valid prescription. $2,500 bond was set on that. Then we have Nicholas Smith. He's here for child abuse. I said it was a Class 2 felony, though I told him that may change depending how it's filed. Appoint a lawyer for him. I mentioned the state was asking for, I believe, a $2,500 bond, and there was a victim impact statement that his girlfriend was asking to be released, and that it was just got a little bit out of hand. He didn't intend to hurt her son. I'm appointing a lawyer for him. He'll be at 175 West Madison. Status conference on March 3rd at 8:30 and a witness public hearing on March 6th. Bond was set in the amount of $1,000 security appearance bond. He cannot return to the scene of alleged crime, initiate contact with the alleged victim. He must find an alternative residence. He can return to the scene of alleged crime one time with a police officer on civil standby to pick up his personal effects. I also mentioned to him that he can't return now. He's got to find an alternative, but he can always apply to his assigned judge to see if those conditions can be changed. All right, number 12 is Casey Cosner. He had a bench warrant out of Superior Court, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4, possession, burglary tools, Class 6. Appointed a lawyer for him. It's actually based on a probation. He's alleged to violate terms 3 and 5. He'll be at 201 West Jefferson for probation revocation arraignment hearing on March 4th at 8:30. Bond was set in the amount of $500 by another judge. He must contact his probation officer within 72 hours release. No alcohol, no weapons, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All right. Then we have Cesar Garcia Sanchez. His Superior Court family warrant. The return is February 28th at 10 o'clock at 201 West Jefferson. I told him whether he posts his bond or not, he still has to show up there. And it was a cash-only bond release of $300. I indicated there were two separate amounts. The other one was like $686. I don't remember offhand, but I talked to the division, and we decided just to do the lower amount, $300. And they told me also to keep his requirements in regard to child support. All right. Now there's David Friend, probation violation warrant, kind of Class 6. Appointed lawyer for him. He'll be in court on March 4th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. He's alleged to have violated Term 1. Apparently, he reduced the bond from $500 to $250. If he gets out, his contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. All right, then we have Samaj Brooks on a probation violation. It's alleged on a Class 6. His revocation arraignment hearing will be March 4th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. I reduced his bond from $500 to $250. He alleged to violate Term 1. He has to contact his probation officer within 72 hours. No weapons, no alcohol, and no drugs without a valid prescription. Then we have Shelly Villarreal. She's got a hold out of Perryville, who's an OSA, to bring her here. She gets out on August 25th. I talked to her about she probably would be staying here pending that resolution of the local charges. She's charged with possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6, and theft. I told her this. I set a bond, so there's a possibility she could get credit for both charges. I appointed a lawyer for her. It was a placeholder bond of $50. Then there's John Whitney. He's got a bench warrant on a possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. He already has an attorney on that. Assuming this is a probation violation. He's alleged to have violated terms 1, 3, 4, and 5. His revocation arraignment hearing will be March 4th at 8:30 at 201 West Jefferson. His judge said bond about $50. He said he was in custody, that's why he didn't show up for the court. I said the warrant, the petition to revoke was based on alleged violations that I've mentioned already. If he gets out, contact his probation officer within 72 hours of release. No weapons, no alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. Then there's Clay Price. He's got a new case, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6, refusing to give his true name, Class 2 misdemeanor, criminal trespass in 3rd degree, Class 3 misdemeanor. And I appointed a lawyer for him. I sent the state. It was Rick was asking for I don't remember about that. Let me see. I decided to release him to pretrial services with drug testing and monitoring. His court dates will be March 12th and March 14th at 8:30, 175 West Madison. Advised him he's got to contact pretrial services, be in compliance with them, and make sure he does drug testing or else there'll be a warrant. No drugs without a valid prescription. You can't return to the scene of alleged crime. All right, there's Cheyenne Collier has a new case, recklessly damaging the property of a utility, class 4 felony, and resisting arrest, class 1 misdemeanor, appointing a lawyer for her, and her court dates will be March 12th and March 14th at 8:30, 175 West Madison. No alcohol, no drugs without a valid prescription. I released her pretrial services with alcohol testing, told her she's got to read the packet and understand it, make sure she stays in compliance with pretrial services, and make sure she gets her alcohol testing. All right, now, that's it, right?
Yes.
All right, so I'll now go do my house calls. Okay, so basically I tried to repeat as much as I could exactly what I said to these folks before, but not make a reference to the other recording, I guess. Okay.
Conclude it.
What?
End it? Conclude it?
I'm done.
Did you already end it?
What?
Did you already end it?
Did it already end it?
Like, did you do like?
I was up to number 11, and you said I did 11.
Yeah, no, understood, but did you already like, your ending close phrase?
Yeah, close the
Oh, okay.
calendar.
All right.